Time to wind down the markets, and what a powerful rebound we've seen staged by the index and the broader markets too. No mean feat as we powered through above the 11,100 mark when just yesterday we were grappling with the 10,900 level. Barring IT, you've seen support come in from all quarters. Media, energy, the Nifty bank index as well is up a good 400 odd points. You've got infrastructure, pharma and autos, so nothing really spared today. Lots of fervor being seen within the large caps that have really driven today's move. Reliance Industries, of course, steals the show today with a 7.5% gain on that counter. 2,160 is where the stock winds up in today's trading session. That's been a solid move on that heavyweight, and really a large part of the reason as to why we've seen this sort of a move on the index itself. It's incidentally the biggest gain since the 22nd of April. Z Entertainment too, the best gain since the 2nd of June. HDFC Bank, a solid move, the best move since the 18th of June. You've got Maruti, Dr. Reddy's, UPL, HDFC Life, as well as Bajaj Auto, Bajaj Finance and Eicher Motors powering through in today's trading session. On the flip side though, Tech Mahindra is quiet, HCL Tech giving it company, Nifty down about 6/6%, BPCL off about 2%, IndusInd Bank and Tata Motors giving it company. You've had a whole host of newsmakers then in today's trading session. HDFC Bank with respect to the change of guard, and that's kept the stock in focus. Axis Bank, we got you the exclusive details with the fundraise that took place, and that's kept the stock in focus too. Other than that, you've got a whole host of result reactions as well that did play out. Numbers that came in post-market hours yesterday, and some result reactions that played out this morning. Exide, for instance, Dhanlakshmi Bank, BSE, Bandhan Bank as well, after digesting the news with respect to some of those buyers. Phoenix Mills getting a buy recommendation from HSBC, and that kept the stock in focus. A lot of those auto component stocks as well active on the back of the news break of the auto component sector now in focus to become Atmanirbhar. IT, meanwhile, on that Trump order as well with respect to the H-1B visas, that seems to have spooked the sector as a whole. The broader markets have joined the party too, and you've seen solid gains of 1% plus on the mid and the small caps. Webhub Global shines, First Source, GE Shipping, Walkard, Uflex, something like Apollo Tyres, Bharat Dynamics has a terrific run. Raymond, KRBL and HAL are some of the winners in trade, while Eris, Emphasis, Quest Corp, Karur Vysya Bank as well as BPCL, AU Small Finance and Persistent, those stocks slump in today's trading session. But all in all, it's been a terrific day of trade, and you've seen a pretty stellar rebound that the markets have staged by the time we wind down. So we snapped that 4-day losing streak, the Nifty Bank too, and the broader markets gaining close to 1% or over 1% each. Dr. Narayan, your assessment as to how you've seen the markets shape up today. The energy sector clearly has done its bit, and the banks as well snapping their 4-day losing streak.
Well, the banks may have looked like they have snapped a 4-day streak. That I would largely attribute to a bit of a reversal seen in HDFC Bank, and saying energy sector is largely a euphemism for Reliance, I think, these days. So it's largely HDFC Bank and Reliance which have showed up the merits for the Nifty and the Bank Nifty respectively. And between the two, I would believe that people tend to follow the trends of Reliance a lot more because it has this huge trading element attached to it, whereas HDFC Bank kind of lacks that, and it is more ICICI Bank, which incidentally was also in the fray today, or in the thick of things, as it were. And if that were to keep up, Axis Bank, ICICI, and perhaps Kotak also getting into the act, then and then alone may we see some action persist in the Bank Nifty. Otherwise, the Bank Nifty has been quite subdued in its persistence to the upside, and that is a big disappointment for those who would like to see the banking and financial space come into action and give a strong leg up to the Nifty. The Nifty by itself finishing around 11,100 is a positive, because over the last 2 days, I think considerable amount of short calls have got aggregated at the 11,000 and 11,100 strikes.
Right. Okay, Dr. Narayan, thank you for sharing with us that outlook.